Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Bones88 back again for another video. Today I'm going to start a new series of videos I'm going to do for all the races. It's called Race and Review. Probably every week I'll put one of these out. Just reviewing the race, like elves or orcs or whatever. And then, we'll go over like their stats and the best ones in the race that you should go for, what that race unlocks as a legendary. Yeah, probably more than that too. So enjoy. And here we go. So, the first race we're going to cover today are Orcs. Orcs are a pretty good team. They're the team you want to go after when you very first start the game. So I thought, what better team to use for today in this video than Orcs. Orcs are average to below average. Like I said, they're probably the best team you can get starting out. To unlock Soleus, who's still probably a top 5 character in the game. He's the first legendary. He just became permanent in the game. So if you get these orcs to 5-star, you can unlock Soleus, which is a big deal. He's a great character in the game, and he will get you through the campaign missions and lots of other things. Starting out, you will not have access to Zera, Mordoom, and you won't really be able to farm Hard Orc either until later down the road. The other ones, Tromgar, Mar, Mortha, Corkrim, Rantha, and Dieselrog, are all very accessible. You're going to use those guys to unlock Soleus. Now, the reason Mordoom is not available is because he is another legendary character that's unlocked by humans. And you would unlock him next, because if I was suggesting the next race to farm, they would be humans. And I'm guessing that'll probably be my next video, will be about the humans. Zera, she is very hard to farm in the Battleground store, and by the time you would get her, you'd have these guys all ready to go and to get Soleus. And in my experience, you see where these guys are. He's level 75, she's level 77. You don't need them to be maxed out. He's gear 8, so you don't have to put a lot into these orcs in order to unlock Soleus. I don't recommend you putting any other gear into them after you've unlocked Soleus. The only one person I would put all their gear into is Tromgar. Now don't get me wrong, once you unlock Mordoom and Zera, take them to gear 11. They are amazing. These three are the best orcs in the whole entire thing. And they're also very viable in other modes and other teams also. Hard Orc, I go the same with him. The only way to unlock Hard Orc is through the Star store, and you have to be quite a ways along to get currency for that store, because the only way to get currency is when you get extra shards of a character that you've already taken 7-star to. Those extra shards will convert into currency, and you can put that towards farming Hard Orc. But that is the only way you can find him, and I would not count on having him in time to get Soleus. He helps extraordinarily in the event, though. So if you can get him, go ahead. But you can beat it without him. Mar is a great damage dealer. He has a cool little kit where he has an AoE that hits hard, and if he hits enough critical hits on that move, it will completely reset it, and you can do it again the next move. So Mar's a great character, but still don't put everything you got into him. Mortha is one of the worst characters in the game. Put very little into her. I put level 77 and gear 9 into her, which almost might be too much too. But she's so weak, she's just not worth putting everything in, and she doesn't help much in the event. Corkrim, he's average. I don't use him much anymore. Once again, you see where I have him at 75. But he has a good AoE where it will stun people if you get the right RNG. Rantha's okay. She's your leader of the whole thing. She has a good thing where she summons a bear named Battlepoo, and he will taunt for you. So it's like a little taunt. He's very squishy, but it's aggravating when you go against him. So with these characters, you want to go Rantha, Corkrim, Mortha, Mar, and Tromgar. Tromgar is available through achievements, and once you get farther down in the campaign, if you get far enough, you can farm him. It's way down in the campaigns. And so those are going to be the guys you want to farm first. to get Soleus. Take them to 5-star and you can unlock him. 6-star, you can get a 6-star Soleus. If they're all at 7-star, you can unlock a 7-star Soleus, and he helps tremendously in the game. He will boost you a lot going through the game, and it really, things start moving forward for you faster. Overall, this race is a very fun race. I enjoyed using them when I became a new player. They are very fun. Tromgar, I think he's one of the best tanks still in this game, so you can't go wrong taking him to gear 11, and I would really put everything into him before everyone else. But I like this faction. Are they that good? No, I give them about a C+. I just give them a C probably, because they're just not that good at the end of the game. There are lots and lots and lots of other good factions, and they're towards the bottom. But they're still a fun faction to play with. You know, Mordoom is a great... He is, in my mind, #1 character in the game. So there's a lot of good ones. Zera, I don't use much because I still have to gear her up and everything, but I've played against him, and she changes the orcs. Rantha is not the leader you want overall. When you get Zera, and I recommend you farm her, she's a great character. She transforms these orcs, this orc team, into a pretty viable team, and she'll be great for Battlegrounds. So when Battlegrounds comes around, I would definitely try to have Zera, because she's going to make a difference in Battlegrounds, I guarantee you. Just having a decent orc team over having, you know, a very mediocre, if that, team with Rantha lead, it's going to make a huge difference in your wins in Battlegrounds when that comes around soon. Real quick, one other character I want to talk about is Dieselrog. I haven't even unlocked him. Do not waste your resources on Dieselrog. He's one of the slowest characters in the game. I've never used him. I don't know anyone else who uses him, which I know there are people out there that do, but do not even bother with this guy. He needs a rework, and he's just not worth putting your resources into him. Because I'm telling you now, if you're a new player watching this, your blue ability mats, you do not want to spend unless you absolutely have to, or you absolutely want to spend it on a certain character. But do not put it on Dieselrog, because if you put hundreds of blue mats into him, you will be very sad, and you're going to wish you would have used those blue mats on another character who was better. Put them into any one of these other characters, but do not do it onto him. And there's a gold crunch too, so you want to just be careful where you spend your gold and your blue mats on these guys, because they aren't the best team in the game. And when you go to farm humans, right after you get these guys, you're going to wish you put all your ability mats and gold into those guys, because they are a great team, one of the best teams in the game, and you'll quickly start farming them after you farm the orcs. So, just to sum everything up very quickly, when you start the game for the first time, go for Mar, Mortha, Corkrim, Rantha, and then Tromgar. Tromgar will be most likely unlocked with achievements that you get every day, so you don't have to really focus on him that much, because as you play the game every day, you will get shards for him. But go for those guys, unlock Soleus, and then you can start for the humans, and using humans to unlock Mordoom. And once again, you want this guy. You want him as soon as you can get him. So, I rate this race a C. They are very fun, but they are very irrelevant when the end game comes around. So do not put the very least amount of gear and ability scrolls on them, so that you will have more down the line for the humans. So that's it for today's race review. Thank you guys for coming and checking it out. Hopefully everything goes good with farming these guys, and look forward to my next video in race review for the humans. You can probably expect that out next week sometime. Thank you guys for joining, and we'll see you guys later. So before I end this video, I just need to do a huge shout out. Zeri from XMG and the rest of the XMG family have done so much for me to get where I'm at right now. I'm not too far, but I'm getting the channel's growing a lot, and I just really have to thank him so much for his help. He had me on a video 2 days ago, and it was an honor being on there with him. And just before we get off here, I just want to say thank you. You guys, please, if you're watching this and you don't know who Zary is, please, I have a link to his channel down below, and I think I will go ahead and put a link to the other video I did with him off of his channel too on here. So thank you guys so much for, you know, showing support to me, showing support to him, and just I'm glad you guys are getting to see some content, and I really hope that he and I both can help you guys out in this game, especially for beginners, because when you come into a game, you don't know what your goals are, you don't know what you should be working towards, and that's just why we're here, is to help out. And we also love just talking about the game, so please come join my Discord, the link's below. Also, go to his channel and join his Discord. I'm on there almost more than any of the channels, and we're always just there having a good time and talking, and it's like family there. So once again, guys, thank you so much for checking out my video and giving me the support like you have, and we'll see you next time.